We're kind of creating lots of ideas, which we're testing here today, and then it'll be my job.
Vor 80 Jahren eroberte eine außergewöhnliche Show das Eis. Ein Meisterwerk, das die Herzen der Zuschauer höher schlagen ließ und Champions ins Rampenlicht stellte. Die Welt drehte sich weiter, aber das Phänomen Holiday on Ice blieb bestehen. Die Magie des Eises, der Pulsschlag der Musik, der Jubel der Massen, der Rausch der Geschwindigkeit, die Perfektion des Sports, atemberaubende Momente. Ein Ort, an dem die Freude niemals endet, der Spaß nie aufhört und Erinnerungen für die Ewigkeit entstehen. Holiday on Ice feiert 80 Jahre. May this holiday never end.
On. Oh, hello. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Mein Name ist Peter O'Keefe. Ich bin Geschäftsführer von Holiday on Ice. Es tut mir leid, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut, um 5 Minuten oder 10 Minuten in Deutsch zu sprechen. Aber ja, wir sind sehr stolz, jetzt heute zu sein. And now I need to speak in English. So I apologize for that. But what I would like to say is the following. We are delighted to be here today. We're delighted to be in Dortmund in the month of January from the 18th, 19th to 21st. It is a very, very special year for Holiday on Ice. This year we are celebrating our 80th anniversary. And it's even more special to be here in Dortmund, or in the region of Dortmund today, because Dortmund was one of the very first cities where Holiday on Ice ever appeared in Germany in 1952. So what is the secret of your success? Why is Holiday on Ice still here? And I think there are a few things that maybe I could say today. The first of those is that we are always looking for new ideas. We come every single year with a new show. The second thing is we always come with a new show. So we literally never show the same thing twice to anybody, and we travel to you. We listen to our audiences, and we make sure that whenever possible we come and visit here in Dortmund, or last week in Greyfrath, or this week in Kiel, or the week after that in Dresden, and then Leipzig, and then Munich, Frankfurt, everywhere. We pride ourselves on going to see our audiences, and we enjoy that. That's what we do. And I think, you know, the last thing that I would say about Holiday on Ice, for those who don't know, we started in 1943 in a small hotel casino in the United States of America, and we've evolved from this sort of small American company into this global brand. And the key things that I always say to people joining the company are, you know, what do we stand for as a company? We stand for hard work. You know, we do work very, very hard at what we do. We love what we do. You know, you'll see a couple of my kids out there going out and twirling around shortly. We are genuinely excited about putting our shows together every year. And we love coming to see our audiences. And the final thing is we always look for the best talent. You know, I'm a Geschäftsführer, I'm an administrator, I organize things, that's what I do, yeah? But the people who actually make the difference are the talented artists we've hired over the years, it's the talented creatives we work with every single year, and we've been incredibly lucky through the years to work with some fantastic people. We're very proud of all our artists. We're also very proud of all of our guests over the years who've worked with Holiday on Ice. We've had some of the most famous skaters in the world skating with us, from, you know, the Caddy Witts of this world, through the Papadakis and Cizeron last season, through the Savchenkos. All of the greats of the ice skating industry have skated with us, and we always feel that gives us something new. But not only the skating celebrities appear with Holiday on Ice. We also like to bring people from other works of this entertainment industry with us. So whether that be the DJ Bobos of this world, or whether that be the Rudolf Mosshammers of this world, and Thomas Rasches of this world, or whoever that may be. This year we're absolutely thrilled that Vanessa May has agreed to join us for a number of dates in the course of our tour. One of which will be in Dortmund, which, unless I'm very much mistaken, is on the 20th of January, is that correct? Saturday, 20th of January, Vanessa will be with us, and we're thrilled to have her as part of the Holiday on Ice family, because, again, what we look to do is we look to provide quality, we look to bring quality, and we look to bring things which make the show even more special for our audiences. So this year, for our 80th anniversary, we have tried to do something special again. Maybe, Evelyn, you could show a little video which gives our guests today a little bit of a teaser about what this year's show sort of looks like, I think.
I want to put entertainment into entertainment.
We're kind of creating lots of ideas which we're testing here today, and then it'll be my job to realise them and get them all to work with the props and the set so that the whole thing comes together visually at the end of the piece.
We're using some quite brand new technology and creating a look that probably hasn't been seen on ice before.
It's all about the ensemble and the solo skaters and how you bring a story together and create atmosphere and excitement. This year's show is going to be the biggest and the best Holiday on Ice has ever seen. So hold on to your hats, because it's going to be a very, very exciting show.
My part in the production is to provide comic relief, but also to interact with the audience and welcome them to the show.
This will be a happy show. We're going to obviously do the thing that we're here to do, which is skate, but also introduce chances to be involved, be happy. It's a real marriage between entertainment and skating.
And we want our audiences to forget the world outside them and really dive into this magical, mysterious, colourful, friendly and happy environment that is Holiday on Ice. And the central ambition is to always try and fight to be the best ice show in the world.
Yeah, that last guy was a bit weird, but the rest were great. So just to give you a bit of background on No Limits. No Limits is the 80th anniversary production for Holiday on Ice. When I started making this show, I wanted to find a creative team who could deliver something bigger and more crazy than we've ever done before. I went to a gentleman by the name of Kim Gavin. Kim, I've known and worked with him in the past. He does a lot of pop, rock and roll, big concerts. He's just opened the Adele concert in Las Vegas. He's now going on to do Take That European tour. So he does big stadium, Olympic opening, closing ceremonies, and is a very, very talented and creative gentleman. Alongside him, we brought a very new lighting designer, Tim Routledge, who's done a lot of work with whether it's Eurovision or whether it's Jennifer Lopez and all those kind of things that can give us a little bit that sort of fresh, new, exciting look that we wanted for the show. And then from the skating perspective, Christopher Dean is the choreographer of this year's show. Christopher is, an Olympic champion himself and one of the greatest skating ice dancers that's ever participated in this fantastic sport. And the show is contemporary in its approach and spectacular in its kind of look and feel. We literally opened the show for the first time in front of an audience last week. We're incredibly thrilled about what it is. The show tells the story of two young people. So it's about people from today. It's about a younger generation. And those two people, actually, I can see them, they're over there. There's two young people in our show, and they're the hero and the heroine of our show. That is Sadie and Flynn. And they basically are two friends who hang out, but like a lot of friends these days, they hang out in a kind of online environment most of the time. Today's youth don't talk to each other, they chat and go onto their games and stuff like that. So that's how our hero and our heroine meet each other. And they meet each other in this fantasy environment, online environment, which takes them to crazy places through the world, whether it's through into the Wild West, into 1950s disco, into Roman centurions, into a chess game. The very idea behind the show is it's a game which introduces our characters, and as they play the different games in our show, they get to learn to like each other a little bit more. They get closer to each other again. And at the end of the day, I think they probably find love because, well, we like a happy ending, a holiday on ice, and we think we found one for you. So I'm going to ask the two performers who introduce, who actually are in our show this year, our two main principal performers who've come out to join me today. That is Michael and Ekaterina, who are standing over there. They've come along and they'll do a short number from this show, which is kind of our theme song from the show in this time. And you may recognize the music. It's by a young lady by the name of Kate Bush. And, you know, you will see that when you see the show. I am absolutely thrilled to be bringing this show to Dortmund in January. It's going to be an absolute ball. Thank you to our partners here in Dortmund for welcoming us again. You know, we couldn't be more thrilled than ever to be back here, and I'm pretty certain we've given you a bigger and better show than you've ever seen before. So thank you very much. Katka, Misha, I guess it's your go. Thank you.
Was sie bei der Holiday on Ice Show unter anderem auch in Dortmund vom 19. bis 21. erwartet. Vielen Dank euch beiden. Und wir haben jetzt natürlich noch die Möglichkeit, wenn der ein oder andere eine besondere Aufnahme machen will, dann können wir das jetzt eben machen. Denn die beiden dürfen natürlich nicht allzu lange hier draußen stehen bleiben, sonst wird es ein bisschen frisch und wir wollen ja, dass sie die nächsten Shows jetzt auch sehr gut machen. Gibt es irgendwelche besonderen Wünsche, die noch von Journalisten hier? Okay, dann lassen wir hier einmal, genau, wir machen hier einmal.